Hello, hello. So here we are. I want to talk about ESFPs. ESFPs, they lead with extroverted sensing, but they have introverted feeling as a second function. So essentially what's happening here is they're taking in massive amounts of information, but they're processing it with that sense of morality. They tend to be very good with people. They tend to be very good people in general, in the sense that they're engaging with different people, but they still have that moral compass, that FI, that makes them want to connect and be one with everyone. But they do it from kind of a hands-on level. Their third function is extroverted thinking. So as they engage with more and more people, as they engage and assert themselves in the world, they acquire this data bank of information when it comes to understanding people, when it comes to understanding their environments. And they tend to be able to move through environments with grace, with ease. Very big time persons or people. People love ESFPs in the sense that they're generally good-hearted and they generally love to have a good time. But they have this intelligence that a lot of people try to deny sometimes. And it comes from that extroverted sensing and that extroverted thinking. They have an ability to be very efficient in how they go about their experiences, and when it comes to them dealing with people. They know how to bring the best out of people. They know how to bring the best out of their circumstances, and they tend to be very positive in that regard. And their last function is introverted intuition. So with that being said, the introverted feeling and introverted intuition connect, and it gives them a certain kind of tunnel vision when they have their mind and their heart set on something. They have this tunnel vision ability to assert themselves in one flow. They like to move. Like I said about the ESFPs are also types that tend to be they tend to take on a lot of jobs, such as they would be like a firefighter, or they don't have a problem putting themselves out there, especially for the ones they care about. They're very protective in that regard. But they're very experiential when it comes to their physical bodies, when it comes to connecting with people, when it comes to connecting with the outside world. They like to connect on a mental level, but also a physical level. They like to engage in physical activities, things like working out, things like pushing the body, things like testing the limits. That's all the type of things that ESFPs like to do, but they do a good job of doing these type of things without really breaking the boundaries of the people around them. So they'll go out there, they'll experience the world, they'll have fun, but at the same time, they're very much so making sure to do it within the collective in a way that allows everybody to feel empowered. A lot of ESFPs have amazing gifts, but because of that FI, they don't want to stomp or hinder on the people around them with their abilities, so they tend to be very humble a lot of the time. These are very humble, good people. But the thing that's important for ESFPs is they shouldn't be afraid to assert their will. They have to push themselves. They have to as well practice the art of discipline, because when they have that art of discipline and focus, they have the ability to do whatever it is they put their mind to. A lot of the time, though, ESFPs are in environments or in situations with people where a lot of the time they're holding pieces of themselves back in order to work with the collective, because, like I said, they do have that FI. So it's important that ESFPs push themselves past those limitations and, don't hold themselves back. Don't hold that energy back. You know what I mean? Take on your goals. Take on your passions. ESFPs tend to be the types to... A lot of celebrities are ESFPs that are actors, that are musicians as well. Entertainers. They do have an entertainer characteristic within them where they can be the life of the party. They can be so fun to be around. And it's important that they don't look at that as something of something that just makes them fun and playful. No. That is a huge skill and ability that they have in their social environments. And I feel like ESFPs should push themselves to use that to their advantage. Continue to learn and build that TE, that third function. Continue to take in more and more information so that you can go out into the world, assert your will, and at the same time still be effective and efficient with making sure to not just enjoy yourself and be a positive force, but also be effective in the sense of your career, your passions, you creating wealth for yourself, you creating businesses. ESFPs have this capacity. You know what I mean? ESFPs have this capacity at a high level, but it a lot of the time comes out of them when they push past just being comfortable in the environment that they're in. and they begin to use that TE and that NI to take in information, say this is what I'm gonna do, and then they use that NI tunnel vision to get there. You know, ESFPs are all about experiences, all about good, positive experiences, all about fun, all about growth. You know, they're very much so focused on growth, but it's important that ESFPs take that discipline and don't allow their environments to hold them back. You know, they push forward, put out their positivity, but also build that extroverted thinking so that they use that large database to create what it is that they want for themselves, and not just be an agent of help for the people around them, or an agent of great experiences for the people around them. You know what I mean? So those are kind of like just my 2 cents on ESFPs. They're dope. I have, you know, really great people, and more so than that, when they put their mind to whatever they want to do and they really focus up, you can't stop them, bottom line. So that's my spiel on ESFPs, man. Don't be comfortable. Keep pushing, keep fighting, and the world needs you, man. Bottom line. Talk to you soon.